take a look at this example here. It's really strange, this one. Let's say 4x minus bracket 2 plus bracket x plus 5 close bracket equals, let's say, 10. Okay, try and have a go for yourself on this one. It's quite strange. I don't think you can do it, but have a go so that you can see the difficulty. So press pause and just have a quick look. Have a quick go. So here, this one would become this. Hang on, let me take this down here. Minus. I'm going to try and sort out what's inside first. So here, this whole thing here becomes this. Hang on, it becomes this. 2. Basically, you can imagine this as being a 1 here. So it's basically you've got one bubble. Well, this thing here being the bubble. So you can imagine as one bubble, okay? But we don't bother putting the bubble, putting the 1 in there. So let's get rid of that. So now this here becomes plus x and then plus 5, okay? But the weird thing is here when you have a negative here. Basically, if you have a negative here, it becomes this. This is why this is confusing here, okay? This bit right here. So you've got a minus here, minus in front of the whole brackets. So this will then becomes minus 2 minus x minus 5. It becomes that. Because you can imagine us being a 1 here, because you've got that one bubble, and then you get this times this, and then this times this, and then this times this. Okay, it's like me saying this. Hang on. Let's say 10 minus hang on. Let me say 15 minus 10. Okay, that equals 5. We know that. But I'm going to rewrite this as 15. Instead of minusing 10, I'm going to say bracket 7 plus 3. Okay, so we know the answer must be 5. 15 minus 10 in effect. I'm just rewriting this 10 here as what's in the brackets here. Okay, so because you've got a minus in front of the brackets here, this becomes this minus 7 and then minus 3. Because if you look at this, 15 take away 7, it would be 15 take away 7 would be 8. So basically this is 8, and then you've got a minus 3, so that's 5. It makes sense. But most people, when they're given something like this, 15 minus, let's say 10, okay, well, most people would do this. But then it won't make sense, because by 15 take away 7 is 8, and then you add the 3, which is 11. It doesn't make sense. If you have something like this, 15 minus 7 plus 3, you have to do it like this. 15. So you've got a minus here. You can imagine that's being like one bubble. So this as being a whole bubble here. Okay, so basically minus 1 times 7 is minus 7, and then minus 1 times 3 is minus 3. Okay, so hang on, let me just reiterate. This here, 7 plus 3. Okay, so remember to remove the brackets here, because you've got a minus here, it becomes this 15 minus 7 and then minus 3. Then it would make sense. Suppose you have something like this, a minus, let's say, sorry, let me start again. A minus bracket b plus c minus d. Okay, this would then become it would then become a minus b, because the b is really a plus here. And then minus c. Now then you've got a minus here, so it becomes plus, because it's a minus. You can imagine us being a 1 here. So it's minus 1 times minus d, so it becomes plus d. Okay, I know this is confusing. Just bear with me. Suppose you have, say, 15. Let's say 15 plus 10. Okay, 15 plus 10. So here, remember, 15 plus 10 is 25. Okay. So now this is a plus, so it becomes this: 15 plus 7 plus 3. Then it would make sense, because if you look at this here, minus 15 plus 7, that would be what is it, 22, and then plus the 3, that would be 25. So when you have a plus here, you can imagine us being like a 1 here. So what, positive 1 times 7 would be 7. Positive 1 times positive 3 would be positive 3. So my point is that if you have something like this, a plus bracket b minus c plus d, well, because this here is a plus, so it becomes this. And then it becomes this, it stays the same. Okay? So all this here becomes this, to remove the brackets. But if you have something like this, a minus b minus c plus d, this here becomes, and this here becomes this, a minus b minus a minus, so it'd be a plus c, and then you've got a minus here and a plus here, so it becomes minus d. I know this sounds weird, but I know it sounds weird. You just got to accept it.